right, guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you here today. And let's be real here, or call a spade a spade. This title here of this video is a little bit silly and perhaps even, there's no perhaps. It's a little bit clickbaity, right? But yeah, we're going to go there. Now, obviously, a comparison of these Canon cameras and iPhones won't even be close. However, I know many of you are on the fence between an R5 and an R6, and others are on the fence between an iPhone 11 Pro and a 12 Pro. And I have to admit, since the R6 came in a few days ago, I've been itching to do a comparison between that and the R5. And besides, a lot of you have been asking for a comparison between the two. So I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone and compare all four of these cameras at once. So guys, that's what we're going to do here today. Now, as I said a moment ago, there's really no comparison between a camera like the R5 and an iPhone. But there is real value in comparing the R5 and the R6 in terms of their imaging and video capabilities. And there's also value in doing the same comparison between an iPhone 11 Pro and the 12 Pro. And who knows, maybe someone out there can't decide between an R6 and an iPhone 12 Pro, or an R5 and an 11 Pro. So you rare breeds will get some good comparison details out of this video as well. But let's do a little housekeeping first. I do want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and watching this video. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. The support means a lot. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment and do that. Not only will subscribing help you keep tabs on all of our latest videos, but you also have to be a subscriber to be eligible for our monthly giveaways. Our most recent giveaway just ended, so stay tuned for future videos for details about our next monthly giveaway and what you need to do to enter. And speaking of giveaways, we have a special one just for this video. If this video hits 1,000 likes by the end of 2020, we're going to select one winner to get a free 256 gig iPhone 12 Pro. Your choice in color. Just like our normal monthly giveaways, to be eligible for the iPhone giveaway, you have to be subscribed. So hit that subscribe button down below so you're eligible to win. Stick around for more details about the iPhone giveaway at the end of this video. Now, pull up a seat and let's go. Let's get the ball rolling with a quick comparison of the imaging video specs for each of these cameras in this comparison. Now, the EOS R5 has the highest resolution sensor of the bunch at 45 megapixels. The EOS R6 has a 20.1 megapixel sensor, while the iPhone 11 Pro and the 12 Pro both have 12 megapixel sensors. The EOS R5 and the R6 both have 5-axis in-body image stabilization, while the two iPhones have optical stabilization for both photo and video. Now, on the video front, the EOS R5 offers 8K up to 30p, 4K up to 120p, and while the R6 can produce 4K up to 60p and 1080 up to 120p. The iPhone 11 Pro and the 12 Pro both offer 4K video at up to 60p and 1080 video up to 60p. So while the real head-to-head battle will be between the R5 and the R6, and then the iPhone 11 Pro to the 12 Pro, we can do video tests and compare all four because each camera can shoot 4K at 30p and, well, actually 60p for that matter. Now, regarding the iPhone 11 Pro and the 12 Pro, both of these are equipped with 3 lenses. There's a 13mm equivalent ultra-wide lens with a 2.4 aperture, as well as a 52mm f2 telephoto lens. Now, the iPhone 11's Pro wide-angle lens is a 26mm with a f1.8 aperture, while the 12 Pro is a little bit faster at 1.6. So to devise a test for all 4 cameras from an imaging standpoint, I'll use a couple different RF lenses to get us as close to the possible same focal length and aperture as what the iPhones are using. To do that, I'm going to bust out my RF 1535 f2.8. I'll use this lens for comparison between the R5 and R6. I'm going to set it at 15mm and the 13mm ultra-wide lens on the iPhones. Obviously, we're a couple millimeters off from the field of view standpoint, but we get pretty close from the aperture, the f2.8 on the Canons and the f2.4 on the iPhones. Now, for the wide-angle comparison, I'm going to use my RF 28 to 70 f2. Again, we're going to be off just by a couple millimeters on the focal length, but the 1.8 apertures on the iPhones and the f2 aperture on the Canon is Yeah, it's pretty close. Now, where we get the focal length and the apertures aligned exactly across all 4 cameras is at the 52mm for the telephoto test. I'll use the 2870 lens on my Canons again, and since it matches the f2 aperture of the iPhone's telephoto lens, we can get a direct comparison of all 4. I'll have my Canons in aperture priority mode, and making the assumption that the iPhones will automatically go with the lowest ISO, the Canons will be also set at the lowest ISO to get the shot as well. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see how this plays out. You may recall from last year, I did another one of these ridiculous head-to-head tests between the Nikon Z7, the Sony a6400, the iPhone X, and the iPhone 11 Pro. That was a blind test for viewers. I labeled each image with A, B, C, or D, and revealed them on screen without indicating which camera took each shot. Friend, that's what we're going to do again. I'll also categorize the photos and videos based upon what focal length was used. Again, ultra wide, wide, and telephoto. So just in a moment, we're going to get to the comparison, and you're going to be able to see the images and the video from these cameras. Now, take note which ones you think were taken by which camera, and then a little bit later, I'll reveal the results to you, and you can see how you did. Now, before we move on to the next part, pause this video and go down below. Leave a comment on which camera you think belongs to which letter. Go ahead, I'll wait.
A few moments later.
Okay, all set? Let's show these again, and this time we're going to reveal what camera is behind each shot. comparison is now complete, and that was a lot of fun. Did you guess which camera took what photos correctly? If so, how many of those did you get right? How did your guessing do with the video sample? Leave a comment below and let me know. Now remember, this video gets 1,000 likes by the end of 2020. We're gonna select a winner and they will receive a 256 gigabyte iPhone 12 Pro. Again, your choice of colors. To be eligible to win, you need to subscribe to the channel, and I hate to be Captain Obvious, you also need to like this video. At the end of the year, we're going to randomly select someone that has subscribed and liked this video, and we're going to ship a brand new, oh so shiny iPhone out to you. Well guys, that's it today. If you found some value in this video, now it's time to do all that YouTube stuff. If that iPhone didn't entice you to hit that like button down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, kick that bell to be notified each time that we come out with a video. Friend, I'm gonna go jumping out of here. You get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.